What's going on everyone, my name's CakeyC and welcome to another Modern Warfare how-to video. In this video we're going to have a look at how you can make one of the secret guns in Modern Warfare. And by secret I mean it's not on the base list of guns, but you can chop and change one of the already existing guns and make it into a new gun. And we're going to look at how you can make the secret submachine gun, the AK74U. And if you enjoy the video at any point, drop a like on it down below, and as always feel free to subscribe to the channel for all of the latest Call of Duty news, tips and tricks, how-tos, class setups and much more. Let's get straight on to converting this 47 into the 74U. Now most players will probably know the AK74U from the good old Modern Warfare days. If you haven't heard of it before, it was one of the better submachine guns on the original Modern Warfare. So with the introduction of the GUNSMITH into Modern Warfare 2019, this gives us the chance and the availability to chop and change, mix and match all of the different existing guns and change them to our playstyle. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the base existing gun, the AK-47, and chop and change it and make it resemble the AK-74U. And this is very easily done, and the only thing you need to do is level up the AK-47 to weapon level 56. And I'm sure most of you have got plenty of tokens by now at the end of the season, so it shouldn't be that much of a grind. Once you get your weapon up to level 56, there's three main components that are going to change the 47 into the 74U. We're going to start this off with the barrel. So the barrel you're going to want to put on is the 8.1 inch compact barrel. This is the shortest barrel on the AK-47, and that means it's going to resemble that submachine gun style more than the others. Moving on to the stock, there is a little bit of debate about the stock. Some people say that the original 74U didn't have one, it did. And if my memory serves me correctly, the original 74U did have a stock on it. And the one that I've picked from the stock list is the skeleton stock, mainly because it resembles the original stock pretty well, and it's the best stock for the AK-47U anyway. So we've got them two attachments on. The main component in converting the AK-47 to the AK-74U is the ammunition. Now if you look here, there's three options: the 40 round mags, the 75 round drum mags, or this middle magazine, the 5.45 x 39mm 30 round mags. Now as you can see here, it does say in the description the conversion kit to use lower caliber ammunition, shorter range, faster fire rate and less recoil to dominate close quarters. And to me that is exactly the way I would describe the AK-74U. Good at close range, really good fire rate and pretty manageable recoil. So if you were going for that true Modern Warfare classic AK-74U style, those are the three components that you're going to want to put on: the compact barrel, the skeleton stock and the 30 round mags. Okay, if you want to put the no stock on, that would also be pretty good. Just to solidify some of my research, I googled the AK-74U and some of them have stocks on, some of them don't. So if you put the skeleton or the no stock, it's going to be pretty authentic anyway. But the no stock is going to make this gun pretty hard to handle, so that's why I've gone for the skeleton stock, because it's kind of authentic and it's still going to give us some decent pros, the walk-in movement speed and the aim down sight speed, which is always good if you're trying to recreate a submachine gun. So like I just mentioned, those are the three main components that you're going to need to put on the AK-47 to convert it into the AK-74U. But we don't have to stop there, because we still have two more attachment slots that we can equip. So I went for the Compensator. Back in the Modern Warfare days, I used to run the silencer on the AK-74U, which just made it a little bit crisper, a little bit easier to use. So keeping up with that authenticity theme, you can either use the lightweight suppressor or the Compensator. I quite like the Compensator. It's going to help with that recoil control, and this gun does get a little bit wild sometimes because it is a variation of the AK-47, and we all know the recoil on an AK-47 is pretty harsh. And then in the fifth and final slot, this is totally preference. You can either swap between an underbarrel or a grip. If you're struggling with the recoil a little bit, pop on a grip, pop on a Merc foregrip or a Commando foregrip. They'll do you well either one, but I think the best bet for the underbarrel is the Merc foregrip. It's going to give you that hip fire accuracy and a little bit of recoil control, so it might make running and gunning a little bit easier for yourself. Or like you'll see in some of the gameplay on screen, I was running the old trusty Stippy grip tape just to make that gun come up even faster, sling it out the pocket and get those enemies down with the ADS speed increase. And by using the rear grip, it still keeps with that authentic AK-74U look that we were trying to go for in the beginning. So there we are guys, that's the overall build and the 5 attachments that you can put on the AK-47 to convert it into the AK-74U submachine gun that we've seen in previous Call of Duties. One disclaimer with this, I definitely would not be running this gun in any Warzone matches at all. I think the meta for Warzone is a long-range assault rifle and a submachine gun in the pocket that you can sling out whenever you want. So I would not recommend using this on Warzone, but nonetheless, this gun is extremely fun to use on multiplayer, and it just gives you that little bit of edge over the competition, and it makes people stop and think, whoa, is that an AK-47? What has he got on there to make that gun so fast and so in your face? So there we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it down below. Let me know down in the comments if you've put this class on, if you tried it out, how you felt about it. And as always, feel free to subscribe to the channel for all of the latest Call of Duty news, tips and tricks, how-tos, class setups, and much more.